You can be the most law-abiding citizen and even help old ladies cross the street, but there's still an underlying sense of nervousness that comes with the mention of the FBI. The Bureau's job is to monitor the country's criminal activities and step in when things go south. However, there has always been a shadow of secrecy that surrounds it. While it's true that the secrecy is somewhat necessary, it has also caused much of the public to see the FBI as a branch of the government with authority that reaches too far. Whatever you believe, they definitely have a rich history. Welcome to Top 5. If you are new to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button while you're here. Also, click that notification bell. We are constantly coming out with new content and want you to stay informed as soon as a new video is released. So, let's go ahead and get into it. Number 5. Sacha Baron Cohen is not in the FBI's good graces. Sacha Baron Cohen has always been known as a funny guy, but the creator and star of the box office hit Borat's Cultural Earnings of America for Make Benefit Glorious Nation of Kazakhstan claimed that while they were filming, the FBI tailed him, especially during a scene where he was driving around in an ice cream truck and pranking strangers. According to Cohen, the FBI got so many complaints that there was a terrorist traveling in an ice cream van that they started a small file on them and eventually visited them at their hotel. There were times when he would even go missing because the film crew would warn him when the FBI were around. Number 4. A history of drug use does not bar you from becoming an FBI agent. We all think of FBI agents as being the best of the best in terms of law enforcement. They should be above reproach and a step above the rest. So it may surprise you to learn that if you have a history of drug use, it doesn't automatically disqualify you. The only time that someone is disqualified from contention is if they have smoked pot in the last 3 years or used another illegal drug in the last 10 years. In addition to drug tests, potential agents must pass several other tests including physical tests and vision tests, to which you must have 20/20 vision. Number 3. The Bureau hated It's a Wonderful Life. The Christmas season wouldn't be complete without people all over the country cuddling up to watch the 1946 classic It's a Wonderful Life. It was a Christmas classic that earned 5 Oscar nominations, including one for Best Picture. In 1990, the Library of Congress even inducted the film into the National Film Registry. So it's pretty safe to say that most people enjoyed this movie. Well, everyone except the FBI. In a memo written to the director, FBI Chief J. Edgar Hoover's assistant D.M. Ladd wrote that the film represented rather obvious attempts to discredit bankers by casting Lionel Barrymore as a Scrooge type, so that he would be the most hated man in the picture. It was the allegation of this memo that the movie was a veiled anti-capitalist portrayal, possibly indicating some sort of communist agenda used to undercut the upper class. Number 2. The FBI employs people specifically to glue paper together. We have all seen the areas in the movies where large corporations or companies have to destroy all the evidence, and they start shoving papers into paper shredders. These documents end up being destroyed, cut into millions of tiny pieces. There would be no way for anything to be salvaged. Don't tell that to the FBI. The Bureau actually has certain agents who are known as forensic document examiners. It is a highly important position of reconstructing shredded documents from investigations. However, this is only one part of their job. Some examine charred and liquid-soaked documents or decode tire tread and shoe prints. Others are experts at examining handwriting and work with cases of contested wills, sports memorabilia fraud, and suicide notes. It is an incredibly important and involved position. Number 1. They probably have your fingerprints on file. Many times we have to get our fingerprints taken for background checks or to get a driver's license. But when you give your fingerprint, it stays in the system, the FBI system. Your fingerprints most likely live in the FBI's Integrated Automated Fingerprint Identification System, which is a database of more than 100 million fingerprints located in a huge place in Clarksburg, West Virginia. When you think about how many fingerprints there are and how each one of them is unique, you'd think that it would take forever to find a match. But the actual time may surprise you. The system can match a set in about 12 minutes. The scariest part for many, though, is the knowledge that even though they have never done anything wrong or even suspicious, the federal government has records of their fingerprints. Do you agree with our list? What are some amazing things about the FBI that you are aware of? Let us know in the comments below. Also, don't forget to check out some of our previous videos for more amazing content. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.